I've always wanted to stop in Evergreen. Now I've got to find the town. I think I went the wrong way. I'm about to get a ticket. I think Evergreen is back this way. I want the old school part of town that's underneath that tornado up there right now. There is the Evergreen Popo. Speed limit is 40. So I'm gonna go 39 and 12/8. Now the speed limit is 50. Let's go find Evergreen. I was wrong. Evergreen is the other way. I've got to turn around again. Oh my goodness. Whoops, there's a car right behind me. But I did it. Oh, they were far off. Don't worry, it's okay. If you've ever heard of Conecuh Sausage, that's the county we're in. And there is a creek underneath us right now. But we need to see the town. This is Evergreen, and the only reason it is sparking my interest is because I found a bottle in the big Birmingham. It was a medicine bottle that was an Evergreen medicine bottle. Here is another creek. It's probably gonna be sandy and full of alligators. That one looked empty and dry, like this county most likely. So it is a neat town. It's neat. The further south you go in Alabama, the older the towns get. This one was founded in 1819, which is cool. I don't know why that's cool. I think because it's 100 years before my granddad was born. Maybe 99. I get the years mixed up. And the crazy thing about it, the lady that was in that movie about computers where they were computer people for NASA, I don't remember their names, but she lived to be 90 something, and I think either her or her husband lived longer. That's a really good observation, isn't it? But it was interesting because they were born when my granddad was born, and it got me kind of a hairball bum because I thought my granddaddy could still be here, although one or both of them passed 2 years ago. This appears to be a third creek, otherwise known as a ditch in most people's eyes. But if there's liquid in it, then it's calling my name. I'm hoping that the town is down here. Oh, Bermuda. We're closer to the coast than I thought. Yes, I saw the creek go around the corner. I want to see this town. I've always wanted to see it. So it's got, whoops, we got a stopping sign. Town. 3,944 people here. I've got to be getting close, right? I know there's moisture on the window. Here's another one. Oh my goodness. That one is completely invisible due to kudzu. You know when they say cows are chewing their cud? That's because they used to do that in a zoo. And they, oh, check it. Oh, it's red light. And they would chew kudzu in a zoo, so now they're kudzu. But they just spelled it wrong. I've been at this light about 8 years. I've seen 8 seasons come and go, and just sitting right here on Front Street, you know, trying to decide, do I really want to go here? Do I want to put it in reverse? As a matter of fact, those squirrels you see up there, they were tiny babies. I've always wanted to come here. And it's not far off the interstate. I thought it was going to be a long way off the interstate, but it's not. So now we got to figure out the best. Oh, look at the old Evergreen train station. That's so cool. Now we need a train. I'd walk in a crosswalk, but there are none in this town. Check it out. We're in Evergreen. Have I said that yet? We gotta see what's at the top of these buildings, and we may go check out a creek. I don't know. I don't know what's at the top of that building. It almost looks like at one time it was a Confederate flag, but they tore the stars off of it. They or whoever owns that building. And I could be wrong. I don't know. I want to go to the other side, but I'm not sure about my options. There's a Regions. I think this is the last town a Regions Bank is still in business. And I could be wrong about that. Chances are I'm not. Here's the fountain of Evergreen. I need to do some swishing, but there's too many cars in this light. The Bank of Evergreen. I wonder how much money this bank used to have. Night depository. Similar to a night suppository. Let's check it out. There it is. There's the safe back there. It looks like it used to be a church. There's a bunch of musical stuff in here. Maybe. Let's see what else is here. Now it's starting to rain hard. That's not a big deal either. More of Evergreen, more of Evergreen, more. We're gonna have to go across the street so we can see some other stuff. I'm gonna get run over. Illegally crossing. I don't know how to get to the other side. Right here. I guess I'll just go over the tracks. There's a walkway down in the middle, but well, no, then I won't be able to capture the full essence of Evergreen. There's Evergreen City Hall. I need a train. Where's my train? Oh, there's got to be a creek down there in that hole too. You just think it could be a neat little town, couldn't it? It reminds me of Tallapoosa, Georgia, and all the other ones along the tracks. They're booming. I mean, everything's not doing great, but most of them are doing pretty well. That says pond. Oh, here comes a puppy. What's your name? You a biter? You're not a biter. Hey, what you doing right there? This is an interesting sign. He's got two signs. One says empathy and kindness. One says empathy and kindness. The other says camera sees retarded.
Where do you get better on?
Birmingham. So he just invited me in to the puppy dog. He's an artist, and somebody did a documentary on it. It's pretty cool, huh? So he paints all this stuff. You know what?
Is that where you're driving from today?
Yeah, we're heading down to Dolphin Island. Man, that's awesome. You painted that? I guess you did,
Yeah,
huh?
I did everything. I'm just here to do this thing and then I'm out.
Do you make your canvases or do you buy those gigantic things?
No, I make them and I put rabbit skin glue and white lead on them. I stretch them up. I order the stuff from New York, the canvas and everything.
Oh, wow.
So I make, that's a table saw out there. I'm from here, but I...
So where are you going? You said somebody did a documentary?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Let's see if we can pull it up. I left here when I graduated high school and I went to art school, then I got a master's degree from Syracuse University. I came back for a deaf, but...
You got a master's degree from where?
From Syracuse University in art. And I think that I came back for...
I got friends in Syracuse.
I came back after living in New York, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Even in France, my father's death, and then I was such a staunch Democrat that a few years back in New Mexico, this was on the heroin trade. I was a heroin addict, but I've been clean for 20 years.
So you were a heroin addict, and this is what now?
A show called Narco Cultura in Santa Fe, but I did this another incarnation of it at Yale. Street name of heroin.
So that's you.
Yeah. This is not the one we did.
I don't come from the sunny side of art, and I never did. But right now, it's sort of serving me. I was adopted. My original name is Mininger, which is German, and then my father adopted me when I was 4, and that's when I became Nix. I know it sounds like a made-up name, Darwin Nix, but that's how it happened. I've basically been working on this show, for 10 years.
So what's your name?
Darwin Nix.
Darwin Nix.
So Darwin in the Bible Belt, I'm already, you know.
I mean,
Yeah, you already don't fit in.
I can make imagery for the rest of my life just on the drug culture. It's just so fascinating. It's hard to make art that's positive when we're in this thing. I don't even know what you call it. This show is about fragmentation, so it kind of fits in with the whole...
So those are all names of
Stamp badge, heroin brand names. They have like Mad Men, like in any kind of advertising in basements of black market.
Like coincides with the schizophrenia
Fascinating.
abuse, you know, where you're together and then sometimes you're not together, and just the look of it has a kind of narcotic feel to it, you know.
So where are you going next, you said?
A good trip?
I'm going to Philadelphia for the screening, and then I've got appointments in New York. I'll be there for a few weeks. I'm winding this stuff down. I've been here 4 years. I'm a deep dive method actor with my content. I also was a deep dive actor with this.
So this is good. You do better than I do. I don't even want my face on a camera. You do, and you got a camera following you around here.
Well, I got in the front and in the back because that's a bullet hole.
A bullet hole.
Last week, I was up to bullet go by me last week.
So you think they were shooting at you or just a
They shoot
drive-by?
out there all the time. We've had 2 double homicides in the last 2 weeks. One of them was a 10-year-old kid right there.
Oh. You know, it could be such a neat little town. You know it? Have you ever been to Georgia? Over any of those little towns that are on the tracks?
Macon.
They're so nice. They're built up. I mean, there's stuff to do.
Maybe I'm the only guy here. And it's just...
So one person owns all these buildings pretty much?
Yeah, the judge.
Oh, the judge?
And my brother, my stepbrother's across the way. He's the attorney here. My cousin is the sheriff here. I'm all connected with construction, you know.
So you grew up here?
Yeah.
Drug culture is...
I'll see you later. Thanks for not biting me. That was Darwin Nix. A pretty nice fella. He's the only one in business on this entire block. There, all the way down. He wants to do a mural on the side of the building, but the town doesn't want it. So I guess since the mayor owns everything, he said, you know, maybe, I don't know, it may on the Regents building too. Then they decide what happens in Darwin. So if you ever roll through Evergreen, swing in there and see Darwin Nix. He's over there on the end. His dog will stop and greet you. And it's raining again, so I may not be able to do any creek activities. So this is Evergreen, Alabama. They say 1,700 people live here. Hey, no littering. Thanks for watching my video. But before I go, I put my hand in a pile of paint. Now I'm done. Thanks for watching my videos.